He grabbed me by the sides of my hair and pulled 2 chunks of hair out.
There were nights he slept with a knife under his pillow, but you just still have to go to sleep.
I remember being crouched by the radiator, and he was kicking me and kicking me and kicking me, and I ended up losing the baby that night.
I'm a Jewish woman who was in a physically and an emotionally abusive marriage to a Jewish man. I'm a doctor, he's an attorney. I'm here to say that domestic abuse is an equal opportunity destroyer, and it does not matter who you are.
When asked today, why did she stay so long? My mother stayed for almost 25 years. And she says that it was because she wanted to make sure that we were never alone with him, that she couldn't be there to protect us.
We were still in love. We were still married. I was still committed to him. I felt, if anything, driven to make this work.
Sometimes I would try to diffuse something by going to the bathroom. Figuring I could go there, I could go to the bathroom. And he'd come in the bathroom.
The frying pan went flying, the eggs went flying, and he slapped me across the face, and I said, what was that? What the hell was that? And he said, I'm your husband now, and if you're gonna make me eggs, you have no business being on the phone.
When it came to my father in the congregation, he was what we call the macher. He gave money, he sat on the boards, and while he would put my mother down publicly, the people who witnessed the behaviors never saw what they really were. Oh, that's the way he communicates. Oh, that's just nothing. Maybe he's had a bad day. I'm often asked by congregants after I give a sermon on domestic violence in the Jewish community, and they come up and they whisper to me, oh, come on, Rabbi, that's just an Orthodox problem. And in Orthodox communities, they look at me and they go, Rabbi, don't you know, that's just a Reform problem. It happens everywhere.
I think that makes it even more important if somebody tells you that something's happening, to believe them even when you don't see a single sign and you had believed that this relationship was absolutely a perfect role model.
The most dangerous time is when you leave the relationship. The murder rate goes way up, you know, the battery rate, the assault rate goes way up. I carry Order of Protection number 13 in my purse, which is my lifetime order.
In terms of the community, I am very, very pleased. I do feel that I can hold my head up high. I have a few neighbors who I don't think they have gone to the market once in the past year and a half, where they don't call me first and say, do you need anything? I'm going to the market.
With any intervention, I think there always needs to be a way to help the woman feel that she's being respected and that she can choose the time to leave, so that then she can look back and say, I took care of myself, I did something for myself, and that's something you can draw a lot of self-respect from.
You wake up in the morning smiling. You just wake up and you're a normal person. When you hear the birds singing, the singing isn't subconscious, the singing is right there, and you hear it and you acknowledge. And somewhere in the back of your mind is, oh, I remember he used to insult me. And every day that goes forward, it's farther and farther back.
These voices of brave survivors and compassionate advocates send an urgent plea to the Jewish community. It is our responsibility, our obligation, to support efforts to end violence in Jewish homes and in Jewish families. JWI is dedicated to ensuring that all women and girls are safe in their homes and in their relationships. If you would like to learn more about our domestic abuse programs, trainings, and efforts, please contact us or visit our website.